I talked about how when I grew up, I never saw gay people reflected in the horror genre unless it was like as a joke, um,
That's sad,
or
man.
something like
That's
that.
fucked up.
And so, I when I started writing horror, I never wrote queer characters because from what I could see, that wasn't allowed. That wasn't something you could do. And I still remember it was an article in the Advocate. They did an interview with Clive Barker, and that was the first time I ever saw him publicly acknowledge that he was a gay man. And I know people have since told me, well, everyone in the industry knew. Well, I wasn't in the industry. I was living in Gadsden, South Carolina. I had no idea. And he talked about it so casually in the article. And he talked about how he felt it actually drove his creativity. And, that was such a big moment for me because I'm like, here's a very prominent, well-known writer-director who's published by a major publishing house, and he's just being open with it. And then shortly after that, he released a book called Sacrament, which had a gay protagonist in a major mainstream horror novel. And not only was the character gay, but so much of that book dealt with the sort of gay experience at that time, particularly in the time of, the height of the AIDS crisis. It made me realize I almost immediately started writing stories about queer people because it was like it opened a door for me that made me realize there is a place at the table. And it helped me because when I started publishing, I did meet some publishers that thought, no, we can't publish anything with queer characters because our straight readers won't read it. And it helped me, not doubt that this is what I should be doing.